Guess what time it is? It's gamer time! It's time to be a freaking gamer. It's Christmas time. Actually, that reminds me. Hold on. I don't remember how to do the Christmas code. Okay. Highlight the slot we want. L, R, R, L, R, R, L, R, L, R. And we want to put in Mary. Because that's the time of year. It's the merry time of year. Okay. Why did the character, like, cry? I didn't, like, spell it wrong or something, did I? I guess we'll find out. What, did I do, like, M-A and instead of M-E? Was I just, like, completely not paying attention to what I was doing? So I've never beaten this game before, but I have played it. So, like, I know what's up. I don't need to read none of this. I don't need to read whatever Funky's gonna say either. Unfortunately, we gotta get into a real level to find out if we did the cheat right. We gotta get a bonus. Because that's when the Christmas happens. It happens in the bonus stages. Only Dixie can land. Inexplicably. Durdley. You know, he can smash. Kitty, that's his name. Oh, I'm throwing the wrong Kong. Yeah, it's not a very good song at all. Let's find out. Did I do the cheat right? Yes! The cheat is active. We are going freaking Christmas mode. I've got my hot chocolate. I'm not even worried about the timer. Because I know I'm a good enough gamer. I don't need to worry about the timer. I can get them. Maybe. It's gonna be close. There we go. I did it! We're gaming. Haha. This is definitely not gonna be a 100%, I'll tell you that right now. But we'll try to do as much as as what seems practical, you know. We got another bonus here. Where's the fish? When do I get to be on guard? They're not bananas. They're praise ants. I don't want to talk over the Christmas music. We've got an elephant. There's Kong. We got all the letters. Look at the frickin' parallax. How'd they do that? I mean, I have a rough idea. I have a pretty decent idea of how they did the parallax. I don't know how they did these backgrounds. Like, how many sprites is this? How many, like, how? How'd they do that? Like, in Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, right? Like, you've also got those types of things. But they're like, you know, they've got much more noticeable, like, seams. They look a lot more, like, compressed and choppy. In this game, it's just like, yeah, that sure does look like a pre-rendered image. Is Dixie just gonna keep rolling? Keep rolling. I like that Jangle Bells is like a weird amalgamation of like 3 different Christmas songs. I like that they didn't just do like, oh, it's you know, it's not Jingle Bells, right? For some reason, if I remember correctly, in the Game Boy Advance version, those robotic zingers that we just passed by have a slightly different but much more annoying pattern. No idea why. Why? It's like some kind of collecting marathon, one could say. We sure are picking up a lot of stuff. Ah, no! I lost Pinky Kong. Do you even need that? That works, right? You can just... Haha. We don't even need the real way. That is the real way as far as I'm concerned. That works on a bunch of them, I think. 4%. You know, that's DKC1 music. I generally think of the Game Boy Advance soundtrack as more derivative. And I mean, obviously the cranky music is explicitly references to other games, like Peach's Castle from Mario 64 is in here. But it is there. It's still a recording that they made for this game. Even if it's not level music like Donkey Kong Country 3 GBA's tunes are at times. Oh man, I don't have a monkey. Oh man, is it not possible to oh, this is a horse's ass. I don't know if it's possible to... I don't think it's possible. I think you have to come into the stage with both Kongs to get that bonus. I don't think you can I don't think you can go back. I mean, maybe if you're real careful. But I felt like I was exercising an appropriate amount of caution. And I was not able to make that. I like that they even make the victory jingle in a different sound font. That's one of the... Oh no! That's one of the things, right? Is that like they do that with all of the like victory and death jingles. Is that obviously they're... Ah, what the heck? I totally tail whipped them. Ponytail whipped anyway. We got a coin. Oh yeah, I was talking about the sound fonts. You know, like you can find soundtracks on YouTube and stuff, but a shocking amount of the time, I think. I don't think I need to do the bonus again. They omit the fact that, yeah, there's different victory and loss themes depending on what world you're in. Because I presume... Well, no, because there's differences in like tempo and stuff. It can't just be that it's inheriting the sound font. It's got to be like, they've got to have gone in there and intentionally programmed, you know, different instruments. I don't know exactly how this Super Nintendo works. I don't know if it is literally just a MIDI interface, basically, or if it's doing its own wacky stuff. Let's see. I can't do the Kong bounce. It's hard. Especially on a liquid crystal display screen. If I was playing this on my cathode ray tube, maybe the better input latency would allow me to do those bounces. But alas, at the moment, I don't have any way of recording footage from there. I'm drinking some mint Lando Lakes hot chocolate. I got some as a gift. The gift giver had to purchase it online. Neither them nor I could find any. Oh no! In a store. It's the war on Christmas. They're taking away our hot chocolate. It's what the Biden bros don't want you to know about. I remember there's a... Do you remember that JonTron video? He's talking about the 3 DKC games. And he's talking about the first one, and he's like, this one's unique. This one's, quote-unquote, pure country. And I don't know. I've generally thought that this one, if, you know, if you were going to take the word country as meaning anything other than merely, you know, in the same way that Mario has lands and worlds, Donkey Kong has a country. If you were going to interpret it as sort of a more, aesthetic definition of what country is, I think 3, personally, is, by far the one which most, closely carries that association. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but like, you know, like with, like maybe like with the bears and stuff, right? But also the sort of painterly quality that it gives the landscapes, you know? Reminds me of, many of the other bear-related properties, such as Little Bear, the Berenstain Bears, the Country Bears. There's a lot of bears in the world. I know a thing or two about doing the Scrimblow. Anything over there? Was it just me, or did that coin have the wrong palette for like just a split second? Like it was red. I don't understand what a video game even is. You know, that's a... I mean, I know humans, you know, ain't nothing but mammals, as they say. But like... There's something about, I mean, I guess humans are monkeys too, you know, if I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say there's something weird to me about the idea of the Kongs having stuffed animals. Like there was like a Squawks stuffed animal there, right? And it's like, Squawks is a living thing in this universe. I mean, birds obviously are living, but like, you know what I mean? He can talk and stuff, can he? Like a stuffed bear. Like there's bear characters in this, you know? Several of them. We can go to their houses and talk and trade with them, you know? And they're very clearly of like equal intellect to the monkeys. And so the idea of a stuffed bear in this universe, this song is so good. It's just kind of uncanny. This song reminds me of like, isn't there like a TF2 or Half-Life song or something that people use in like conspiracy type videos? That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of like one of those types of songs. And again, these sprites. They're ludicrous. Like there's some nice, you know, like the Treetop Village backgrounds. What's going on? And No. No, Mix PUBG Rugi. I don't want your, whatever the hell. I just want to play Monkey Game, actually. Where's... There it is. I know there's one of these... obviously this wasn't the one, but I am like 90% sure one of those bonus games in one of these types of levels is going to have you do something like that where you climb up and jump out, but it's possible to miss the coin and have to go back up to the top and jump again. Which is, of course, bullshit. I like it when things boing. Wow, that's the end. That's all that she wrote. Dixie Kong. She's the one who wrote it. This is her very own Double Trouble. You know, titling the stream. Oh, it's O! It's Wrinkly64. So true. So true! Frickin' Wrinkly's got the right idea. You know those frickin' videos of the old farts gambling their money away? That's what that is. That's the grandma staying at home playing video games while the grandpa's out gambling, and it's like, yeah, you know, grandma's got the right idea. You know, you get the sort of you know, manufactured sense of satisfaction without fucking losing all your money on nothing. You do, it's like you, I guess, you know, if you want to look at it a certain way, purchasing video games, you know, obviously you have spent money. It is a guaranteed net loss, but you are also guaranteed to have a good fucking time, dog. As opposed to, did I beat the record like first try, not really even trying? I wasn't even rolling through the enemies. I feel like Kiddy Kong wouldn't even be that bad if it weren't for his dumb fucking loose ass fucking socks. Like, okay, he's in his jammies, alright, I can buy that. But having these fucking loose ass toes, it's like, it's gross. I don't like it. I don't like being reminded that there's feet in there. I don't like having to acknowledge the empty space. The empty space implies unempty space, and you're forced to acknowledge, fuck, a presence. It defeats the purpose of the concealing properties of clothing. Whoa, that was wacky. You see that? What are we fucking doing? What is this meandering nonsense? How did they make a Donkey Kong Country level where I feel like I don't know where I'm going? Now I need to go all the way back up to the top, and then I'll fall through a bunch of holes all the way back down to the bottom. And that's the end of that. Whee! Why am I winning that so fast? I feel like that should take longer. Give me the big boy. Oh, it's Porcupine. This game has a lot of good little mouse creatures. Is it a Squawks bonus? It is. No, this sucks. I hate this. Thanks, I hate it. Get these presents, they're right next to the bee. No, you can keep doing that. Keep spawning them in the exact same place. Oh my god! Look at that hitbox! Did you see that? What is that hitbox? They literally, not a single pixel was intersecting. What the hell does fucking Squawk's hitbox look like? Or maybe it's the zinger. Who knows? Holy crap, that is ass. I'm just not doing the ones that show up underneath. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Haha. Ooh, what was that? I think I saw something. Okay, hold on. Give me the other Kong. Hello? I am pressing the select button and the game is just going, no. You're this Kong. I don't need the Kong letters. The fact that the new ones make you get the Kong letters, like if I remember correctly, I think in the new ones the Kong letters are like more important even than like the puzzle pieces, which seems ludicrous. Why did they take the thing that's supposed to just be like, oh, here's how you get some extra lives, and be like, no, that's the main collectible now. Brash's cabin. Oh yeah, I beat him. He's gonna be mad. I did it. And now he's Mr. Angry. Is this another elephant level? At least now we have the water in this one, which surely must count for something. L to suck, R to blow. Truly it is an L to suck, is it not? Why is there so many purple guys in this one? I don't remember there being any purple guys in, certainly not in 1. The snakes, maybe. But I mean, it's okay for a snake to be purple. But not a normal lizard. I wonder how rough this game gets in the later levels. Like, Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 definitely have, like, the point, right? Where you start out and it's like, yes, I'm getting so many lives. And then you get like 3 or 4 worlds in and it's like, oh, the game is actually hard now. I actually do kind of need those lives. It's a spider. This boss is funny. Especially as Dixie in particular. Because it literally is just, you hold the barrel and the boss jumps down and does half the work for you. You just hold it there, and he's like, oh. Now I have to do the rest of it as Silly Kong. Wow, that's it? That boss is way easier than I remember. A cool new tub to rub-a-dub-dub. Just what I needed. I'm always thinking that I need a cool tub to rub-a-dub-dub. Haha. I knew something looked suspicious there. Now that I think about it, wasn't there a nanner bird that I can get now that I have the hoverboard that I just like completely ignored back by the start? Right over here. These frickin' levels are so pretty. Even though I'm not like the biggest fan in the world of how the GBA song that they use for these levels is just a new version of Aquatic Ambiance, I don't think this is necessarily this game's soundtrack's finest. I almost forgot we were playing Christmas mode. Ah, man. I feel like it's been a while since we've actually heard the Christmas tunage. We're on World 3. I mean, I guess, are the worlds in this really numbered, since you can do a couple of them in different orders? Why are Kitty's hands so big? Is there like a canonical explanation for that? Like, is it the type of monkey that he's supposed to be? Or does he just inexplicably have massive hands? There is an intended order. Then why'd they let you pick? What GBA games do I want under $25 that are good deals? Well, I hate to break it to you, but all of the shovelware that I played as a kid is the closest thing to a real answer that I have to that question. Yeah, all the Metroidvanias are completely ridiculous. Frankly, even a lot of the, like, big Nintendo GBA games that I do have are ridiculous now. They just weren't ridiculous I mean, they were, you know, more money than I think a lot of people would be willing to pay, but they were still like a third of the price they are now 3 years ago. What's that bug there for? Aha. That's how you gotta play these games, is you just gotta be like, there's like one weird little thing out of place. I wonder what it could possibly mean. I need to make more use of Dixie's Twirl. I have a tendency to kind of go, I don't need that. Diddy got along just fine without a hair twirl. But this is Dixie Kong's Triple Trouble. We clown in this bitch. Take yo sensitive ass back down to back to Diddy's Conquest. I'm almost out of hot chocolate. I've only got 3 more pouches. How will I survive? We are getting very close to the point of this game where I have typically stopped in the past. I wonder if perhaps we will find some kind of reason for why that could be. I assume that the way that minigame works is that it's like a tug of war, and I'm just too freaking good, so I win it really fast. Oh. What's the T stand for? It stands for I'm not gonna tell you. The manual probably says what it stands for. Something about this, you know, just, you know, yeah, I got a vibe, you know. Like, why isn't this just a platform? Why is it like a ramp? And that would be why. It's a hint. Oh, come on. What the heck? Did you see that? You see, I've been saying I don't want this to be a 100%, and it won't be. I promise you that. But the problem is that the fact that they make it so easy to retry these mini-games is that even though I don't plan on doing 100%, it's like, it's easy enough to just keep trying for this coin. Maybe I should try to get as many as I can. Maybe that's what keeps me from finishing the game. I tried to fucking shoot water at it, not realizing not only had they taken the water away that I had sucked, they seemingly took away the entire water ability for the bonus stage, inexplicably. Yeah, I don't even have a water meter in here. What's the deal with that, Rare? Fish Food Frenzy. Oh, frick, it's this one. Can he eat these? Yes, that's what we want. Although, actually, no, maybe not. Let me see. Okay, I think... Okay, yeah, he does not like eating those. Oh, no, you moron! In addition to making sure that he eats enough in general, you also need to make sure that he doesn't eat too many bad things, like these spiky guys. You want to make sure that he's only eating a normal fish. Because he does not like abnormal fish. Like the spiky dudes. And if you make him eat too many of the wrong thing, he will be an angry boy. Alright, that's probably the smoothest that level's ever gone for me. I like how happy Kiddy Kong looks all the time. Like, what's his deal? Why does he look so happy? It's so weird how there's so much stuff in this game where it's like, wow, this is so impressive, and then you have a boss where it's like, it's 3 circles that come out of a waterfall that you've already seen in the main level. Oh, what's its attack? It shoots water. What's the water look like? It's circles. I think. Oh, that's the, oh. Oh, fool that I was. I thought that the water was dangerous because it would harm you. Little did I know the true danger was the bottomless pit all along. This boss doesn't count, but it's funny how multiple bosses in this game are just Super Metroid bosses. I guess the spider is somewhat analogous to Spore Spawn. This one kind of gives me a Phantoon vibe. He's as annoying as Phantoon, at least. Oh yeah, the barrel guy is Crocomire, isn't he? You know what all of, like, the worst DKC bosses have in common? You don't fight them as the Kongs. Like, the B in 2 also sucks. 2B is probably better than most of DKC. No. 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 The 2B is terrible. I don't even remember what the boss is called, but I'd take the fucking Yahtzee Cup in DKC 1 over the B in DKC 2. This seems treacherous. This seems like surprisingly treacherous for how early in the game this still feels. That's one of the weird things about DKC 3 is that, like, I guess it's probably just because I've never beaten it, but like I don't really have a good sense of the scale of the game. I don't put any more value on a bad real boss than a painless unreal boss. My gut says that because this is a Donkey Kong Country game and they tend to have 6 worlds and maybe a bonus, that really this should be like the halfway point. But I don't know if it's just because of the world structure, or just because I don't really know how big the game is, but this doesn't feel like halfway through. I haven't found any bonuses in this level. When do I get to hear my Christmas music? Definitely interesting things about the GBA version, but I would say that most of the new graphics that they made for it don't look too great. Isn't Wrinkly Kong inside of some kind of weird temple instead of just playing games in a cave? Reminds me of how, like, in Banjo-Tooie, in Banjo-Kazooie, it's just like, yep, you collect puzzle pieces. The puzzles are the levels. That's where the stuff is hidden. Presumably, because that's where, dang it, where Grunty hid it. So you get the puzzle pieces because that's why. And then the second game is, oh, you get the puzzle pieces because you go to the Grand Temple of the Puzzle Piece Man. And like how all the GBA versions of the DKC games have like way more collectibles. They have like the blue camera things, and every time you collect anything, the HUD pops up and is like, here's how many you have. Here's a ratio of every single collectible in the game and how many of them you have. The banana birds were the start of that. Honestly, I feel like even already, like, with the Krem coins in 2, they were already kind of starting, you know? Like, the first game did track your completion percentage, but it was just like, all it tracked was if you had found the bonuses. It didn't even track if you had actually, like, beaten the bonuses, you know? If you had actually done the mini games or found, you know, whatever was hidden in there. It was just, did you find the bonus? If you did, it counts towards your completion score. And then they went, no, you need to find the bonus, and you need to find every single little trinket that we've hidden in every bonus in every level. And once you've done that, then you can do the obscenely hard levels that we've hidden away behind that. There need to be more platformers like Super Mario World, where like they have the hidden world that, well, I mean, Super Mario World has a hidden world inside a hidden world, but you know what I mean. They need more hidden worlds where it's not like this is insanely hard garbage, and it's more, here's just weird fucking shit that we can do with the mechanics of this game. Here's like level designs that were like too crazy and experimental for us to even like they're so fantastical they don't even make sense within Mario. I get the feeling that if there is an intended order to these levels, that this was supposed to be before the water levels. That might be why I've stopped playing the game at that point so much, is because it feels like such a significant difficulty spike, because you're not supposed to play the levels in that order, maybe. Oh, now that's just evil. Why would they put an enemy that you can't roll through? You can get Squitter in this level? Damn it. Why would they put an enemy that you can't roll through? You know what? You know what's actually probably the literal exact answer? Is that you can get Squitter before that point, and you just shoot the enemy with the web. Like Spider-Man. What is this? What is an S barrel? What is a T barrel? There's so much stuff in this game specifically for some reason, where I just feel like, I feel like I'm supposed to have the manual for this. Wait, are you telling me that Rareware developers are mean, spiteful jerks who turn off auto mod for language? Do I actually have an auto mod for language on here? I thought, if I remember correctly, and who knows, Twitch might have changed it themselves with an update or something. If I remember correctly, I think I do have an auto mod, but it's not actually... It's censoring asshole? That's not me. I did set up an auto mod, but I only banned like I think I banned I banned words like vegetarian and shit like that, just like as a joke. You know, like I just banned like random asinine words to see if one day people would notice. This definitely feels a lot easier than the water levels. Oh, come on. Why was that guy shooting faster? That's my reaction. That kitty right there, that is my exact response. That's how I feel. I am in my jammies. I am screaming on the floor. I am jumping on a barrel in midair, and I am dying and dead. And that's how Donkey Kong Country 3 makes me feel. Hot take, I know. This is a... well, I guess, I don't know. Maybe it is a hot take. But I don't think it's a surprising take coming from me. I don't like it when platformers, like, whole thing is... What if we made a bunch of levels that weren't the normal gameplay? What if we just had no consistency? What if we just... why even have core mechanics at all, honestly? Like, okay, this is terrible. I don't like this at all, okay? Look, okay. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You have like part of the background has like a ridge to it. The foreground is literally just a square tile, and it's completely intangible. It looks like there should be no reason that you couldn't stand on it, and yet you can't. Do classic Mega Man water levels bother me? Yeah. They're kind of like, I think, one of the cheaper examples of this type of level. Like, they're always like, guess what? The ceiling is spikes, and all the platforms are at different elevations. You barely tap the A button and you fly up. Good luck trying not to get one hit killed by the ceiling. I gotta say that last set of 2 green bees has like genuinely, that was new. You know, that was something I don't think I've ever seen in a game before, was an upward leap of faith. Oh, the Christmas music. We haven't heard it in like a half an hour. Cherish it while we can. You see, this is more like the kind of level that I would expect to be late in the game. Fucking low gravity gimmick, and then now do it as Squawks. And it's the version of Squawks that you can't shoot out of your mouth with. Other than Crash Bandicoot... Wait, what? This is the final boss, right? I mean, this surely cannot be the final fight, but when we do fight the final boss, it's going to be this, isn't it? Presumably a more serious version of it? Mega Man Zero's ice physics are fun. Like, ice physics are fun when they let you go fast. If the ice physics force you to take it slow, I think that's boring. Shooters are a good genre for low gravity. As a gimmick, though, I think shooters that just have low gravity are cool. I don't know about shooters where low gravity is a gimmick. This sucks. I don't like this boss very much, I must say. Jumping on the boss's head does not even feel good. I presume I must be hurting it, but the feedback is not very strong. Unless you do your jump up to the top, like, perfectly, you just bounce off. Oh, something strange is happening now. What is happening? Oh. This, I don't even want to know what the final boss is going to be like, if this is like the super fake World 4 version of the final boss. We will meet again. So they say. The ultimate ride? The greatest boat yet? Bonkers! Funky Kong saying bonkers just made this game a 10 out of 10. I couldn't have asked for more. So we are officially in a part of the overworld I have never even seen before. I mean, I've watched like GDQ runs. I've seen a lot of individual moments of the game past here while, you know, looking at a stream in the corner of my eye while I do something else. But in terms of playing the game or even watching it particularly actively, I don't know what I'm in for at this point. Yeah, I like the GBA version more too. Even if it is kind of just Werewolves of London / Sweet Home Alabama. Look at these frickin' backgrounds. This is like Final Fantasy VI tier background art here for Monkey Game 3. Mountains are hard to get right. They've got a lot of, you know, it's like making a snow level, a cave level, and a forest level all at the same time. This isn't a terribly tough gimmick, though. They make it seem like it's going to be more threatening, honestly, giving you these things to hide behind, but it really is just like, don't stop moving for too long, and you're fine. Don't you hate it when you turn into a barrel? God, I'm sorry. That sounded like some fucking PewDiePie bullshit. 2010 PewDiePie bullshit. Penguins? Some of these levels have got me, like... From what I gather, there are a lot of video games where, in development, they make the levels and decide later what order they're going to be in. And I gotta say, there are some easy goddamn levels that are very late in the game, and some very tricky ones that feel suspiciously early. She looks so happy. Cranky doesn't, though. That's something. What are these fucking Crash Bandicoot on Game Boy Advance red and yellow weak spots? Okay, that was kind of silly. He called Funky a poser. What the heck? We're dropping so many frames, I feel like there's not a great deal of a point in continuing the stream. I'll probably edit down what there is here to YouTube, and we'll try finishing this up maybe day after New Year's or something. Until then, if you're watching on YouTube, comment, favorite, subscribe, like, or even dislike. Just show that you care, and the box is down there. But seriously, goodbye.